Okay, we're recording now. Okay, guys, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be doing multi-view sketching. So really what you see on the page here is what we're going to be doing. And before you freak out, we have enough skills at this point that this should actually be pretty easy for you. But you have to be paying attention. Do not check your brains when you come into class. Okay, don't check your brain at the door. So here we go. This is what we're going to do. Now you can see this is in my personal notebook. I'm on page 47 here. Now, I'm on page 47. I don't expect you to be. Okay, so I'm going to turn the page, and I'm going to do this again on page 49. Now, as a good teacher, it makes sense if I kind of model what I do for you. So what I want you to do for me is what I'm doing in the page. So the first thing we're going to do is write a title. Multi-view sketching. This is activity 2.4. Okay? First thing you do whenever you start something, go ahead and write the title. I'm going to be expecting titles from you, especially when I do the grades next week. Okay. Now, the first object that we're going to do is an L-shaped piece. Really kind of easy. Okay? I'm going to use my ruler. Now, I'm going to draw top of the page and then bottom of the page, because I usually go top to bottom here. Now, yes, sir. Can you scoot up? Yeah. You do whatever you need to do to be able to see. Can I turn the light off? Sure, I'll try that. Hey, I love him. So, don't be talking bad. Okay, let me see what I can do here. Alright. I don't know if that helps. Here, let's try this. Or is that better? I think actually having a light on is going to be good. Okay, here we go. So we have multi-view sketching 2.4. First thing you want to do is we're going to come over here on the side. Fight this light. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a dot on the screen. There, dot on the screen. Okay, you see I made a dot on the screen. Now my object, I'm going to choose the best view of my object. It's going to be the front view. The front view goes here. Now, I know that my object is, based off this sketch, 1.25 inches long, and I've written here 1 inch tall by 1/2 inch. So I need to draw a square here. Now, hey, guess what? I'm not going to draw the object. I'm going to draw the box around the object using construction lines, right? So I'm going to draw a line over for the construction line there. Now I'm going to draw a line. I'm going to draw a line up here for the construction line there. Do you guys see that? There. Okay. I know it just looks like I'm at an XY grid. But now, okay, so that's the start. That's the first corner of my box. Now, let's see. I know it's 1.25 inches. So if I look here, that's right here. 1.25 inches right there. Or I could just count boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4 for 1 inch and 1 for 1/4. Now I'm going to draw a construction line straight up. Check this. Okay? Now, so we go back and check the other page. It's 1 inch tall, 1 inch high. So I have 1.25 inches here. Now I need to go an inch up. I can count boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and draw a construction line this way. Now you might be asking me, why in the world are we drawing construction lines up and to the side? And the answer is, pay attention, you'll find out. Maniacal laugh. There we go. Okay, this is a multi-view sketch. I want to see the front, the top, and the side. And I want all of these views to perfectly line up together. Okay? You guys with me so far? I've drawn, what, 4 lines? Okay, so let's reference this again. This is going to be a 1/2 inch cut by 3/4 inch cut from the top of this cube. So it's kind of a subtractive way of doing this. I'm going to take out some stuff. So I can come 3/4 of an inch, 1/2 inch down. I'm going to make a little point. And look at this. I'm going to draw some more construction lines over and you line this up right, have pretty lines, and up. So I have a construction line over and I have a construction line up. Okay, can we see the outline of our object now? I heard some yeses. I think that was you, Marissa, right? Good job. Okay, yes. So what do you do once you figure out the outline of your object? You can darken it in and make a object line. Very good. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my pencil and just using a ruler make it a little bit darker here. Okay? Just darkening this in so I can see my object. Okay. Okay. You guys with me? Alright, what view is this? Front view. This is the front view. Okay. I'm going to try to zoom this, see if this makes this a little bit easier to see. Okay, this is the front view. That is a little bit easier to see. Okay. Now that I've drawn the front view, I need to draw the top view or the side view. Okay, I'm going to start with the top view. It's what I did this morning. It's going to work for us today. Now, I will say this. Whatever distance you choose for the top view, I want you guys to choose for the side view. So, let's go back over here, reference our picture. For the top view, notice here, 3 boxes here, 3 boxes here. See how that's the same? Doesn't really matter what you do as long as it's the same. You kind of want a little bit of space so you can see what's going on. So, the top view shows the depth. We have got the width and the height. We need the depth now. So let's go back to the top view. Alright, I'm going to choose, what, do you guys want 2 or 3 boxes? 3. Alright, vote for 3. So I'm going to go up to 3. I'm going to draw a construction line over. Now I don't have to go as far this time, but it's just a construction line. And what's my depth? My depth is 1/2 inch. So, how far do I go? How many squares? What's a 1/2 inch in squares? 2 squares, good. So I'm going to come up 2 squares and draw another line here. Look at this. Hey, I've got the top view. Already, I mean, I'm done. Other than just drawing in the object lines, right? Yes. At least you should say yes. This is good. So now I'm going to just draw on the object lines. Now I'm going to try to demo this by showing you that these outside lines that we drew are the outside of our object here. Okay? Let's get it to zoom. Come on, zoom back to me. I guess you're right. I'm using the wrong term. Hey, I can be corrected. Okay, so here's the outside of our object, and then this is going to be this cut right here. So we're seeing the cut based off the cut from down here. Now I'm going to darken that one as well. All right. All right, I have the top view, I have the front view, and now I'm missing the side view. Okay. Amy wanted us to do 3 boxes, so how many do we do down here? 3 boxes again. I'm going to make a point, and now I'm going to make a line straight up for the outside of this object. Nice construction line there. Focus. Focus. Come on. There we go. Okay, so it's focused again. Now, what was my depth? 2? No. So here is the width, here is the height, and that makes this the depth. If the depth here is point... Okay, so we have to have 2 squares here. Okay, I see what you're saying. 2 squares. All right, we're going for inches here. Okay. Hey, look at this. That's my object. Just turn to the side. You see it? Okay. Here's the bottom, up, over, down. And what is this here? This is this edge right here. Okay. So I'm going to go darken all these in. Okay, so I'm just about finished here. I've actually done all the drawing I need to do, but every time we make a drawing, what do you have to do? Label it. Okay, so I'm going to go through the labeling. Now, when I draw, I actually sometimes even label as I go to help me out. In this case, I kind of waited to the end, but let's label this here as the width, the depth, this is the height, and here's also depth. I wrote that way. I really shouldn't have written that way, but hey, I didn't want to turn the book for the video. Okay. Now, all right. This has a scale of 1 to 1. Okay. And I could call this sample 1, cube 1. I'm going to call this multi-view cube 1. You call it what you want, but I'm labeling it. There we go. We have our sketch. Okay? Option number 1 right there. Okay.